All right, so this is the sixth class in this series for the 10 bodies. Today, we're going to work with the Arcline. The Arcline is the first of the energetic bodies that we talk about. And it's a really important one because it's the connection between the physical body, the mental bodies, and the energetic bodies. And the energetic bodies are connected in different ways, but the Arcline is really important because it's kind of like the steering wheel. It's kind of what helps to steer these energetic bodies. So the Arcline is said to go from ear to ear over the head. It's maybe about 6 to 8 inches over the top of the head. So it's this energetic halo over the head, which you'll see pictured in, in paintings of Jesus or of angels or of that kind of thing. That's actually something that we all have as human beings. But if you have a really strong projection, a really strong intention, then it's a little bit stronger, and that's why it's like painted on those saints and sages. So the Arcline is this steering device, and so we can put different intentions into the Arcline to help guide us. So if there's a particular intention you have, now that you know the anatomy of this energy, you can put it in your Arcline. Just visualize that Arcline, close the eyes, connect with that Arcline, and put whatever that intention is in your Arcline, energetic intention into it. So we'll work with that at the very end. But first, we'll do some practices to help first sensitize you to, so maybe you can start to sense into the energetic bodies, and then do something to help build and clear the Arcline. The other thing I should say about the Arcline is the Arcline can hold things from the past. So one of the things that we do when we're taking care of the Arcline is clear it out. So we don't have a bunch of stuff in there. We have a really clear intention in it. So we're going to start by tuning in. So find a comfortable seat. And bring your palms together, start to rub the palms, sit up nice and tall. And just start to close the eyes. Especially when we work with these energetic bodies, some people can see auras, they can see energy like that, but it's a better chance that you're going to sense into it. You're going to feel into this space around you. So bring the hands together in front of your heart in prayer pose. Elbows are out to the side, close the eyes and start to feel. That's the way we're going to access and start to connect with these more subtle aspects of the human anatomy. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in, press the palms, relax the shoulders down the back. Feel yourself centered in yourself. Feel the center of your being, like there's a line going up the center of your being. Connect with that. And exhale, relax. I'm going to start with some standing exercises. So go ahead and come standing up. We'll just warm up the body, open up the body a little bit before we go into this Arcline set. We're going to open the arms pretty wide. So if you've got someone else near you, you might need to move forward or back so you don't slap them. We're going to inhale the arms so wide that they start to come behind us. We're going to exhale the arms in front of the body and cross them. Inhale the arms behind you, and then exhale, bring the arms up over the head. So it's 4 parts. It's inhale wide, exhale cross, inhale wide, exhale arms up over the head. Inhale, exhale, exhale. And you can switch which elbow crosses on top when you cross each time. And then just close the eyes once you've got it and start to feel this from the inside. You can even start to add the mantra sa, ta, na, ma, mentally vibrating that mantra as you move. So these energetic bodies surround us. They go beyond the physical body and they go into the space around the physical body. So see if you can start to, through opening your arms nice and wide, start to relate to this space around you. This stuff is not just woo-woo, it's measurable now. We know that we have these electromagnetic fields around us. Most of them center at the heart. So just like these arm swings are kind of centered at your center heart, that's where these energetic bodies are centered at. So feel these arms moving in that space. Good, keep going. About 20 more seconds. Good. Inhale the arms nice and wide. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Spread the arms nice and wide. Take a big breath in here. And exhale, relax the arms down. Good. Just take a few breaths to feel if that feels any different. If from opening up the shoulders and the arms around you, you feel maybe a little more spacious, more calm. Great. We're going to continue with the arms out to the side. You can spread your feet a little bit wider too. Maybe they come up definitely wider than hips distance, maybe even wider than that. Bring the feet fully onto the ground, really press into the big toes. Stretch your arms up nice and wide. Do a big inhale here. Exhale, you're going to come forward and bring your right foot to your left toes as you reach the left arms up into the air. So we're windmilling side to side. Inhale up. And then exhale, go over to the other side. The left hand comes towards the right foot as the right arm comes up into the air. So you're keeping the arms kind of in the same line. They're going one side and then the other side. Inhaling up, exhaling, coming into a forward fold and reaching the opposite arm up into the air. Good. So you're starting to take this opening into now the legs. Good, nice big breaths with this. In through the nose, out through the nose. Just using these first exercises to just kind of relate to your body, connect with your body, breathe into your body. Do 20 more seconds of this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, come standing up nice and tall. Spread the fingers, spread the arms, take a big breath in. And exhale, let the arms come down. Great, relax those shoulders. Now bring the feet closer together, have the feet about hips distance apart. Feel those feet, again, really solid on the ground, especially the big toes pressing into the earth. Just by pressing the big toes into the earth, we help to start to open up the pelvic bowl, the pelvic region, start to make some more space in our hips. We're going to cross the thumbs. On your inhale, you're going to reach the arms up over the head. You're going to lift your heart up to the sky. And then on the exhale, you're going to come into a forward fold, bringing the hands down. If you need to, bend the knees so that your hands make contact with the earth. And then inhale, come back up. Yep, you got it. Inhaling up, exhaling, forward fold. Just waking this body up, warming it up, stretching it, finding how big, how expansive you can get the space around you. Good, really nice. Stay with those deep breaths, inhaling deep, exhaling, squeezing the belly in as you come down. Good. Inhale the arms up, reach up, come into a slightly deeper back bend. Lift that heart, lift that heart. Exhale, come forward, hang out in the forward fold. Let the arms drop down, let the head drop down. Let that tension in the back of the neck and the shoulders release. You can find stillness here. You can come a little bit more forward into the toes. Feel that stretch a little bit bigger in the backs of the legs. You can gently sway. Just be here for another 15 seconds, letting this tension go from the backside of the body. Good. Then slowly come back up to standing. We'll do one more standing exercise. So bring the feet a little bit wider again, maybe about 2 feet apart. Bring the hands onto the hips. And we're going to really work to move the hips around, okay? If your torso moves around, that's great too. But move the hips as much as you can. This one, we're going to keep the knees straight. So keep the knees straight, just a slight little micro bend in the knees. Don't let that bend in the knees change as you move around. And just get the hips to move in the biggest circles that you can. Good. Close those eyes and really feel into this. A lot of times we're really stuck in the sensory system in the head. And we want to drop it down so that we're aware of everything that's going on in our human body, all the way down to our tail, all the way down to our feet. It's going to help give you a sense of groundedness, a sense of presence and power. And this is my favorite exercise for when you're at the gas station on one of those long car drives. This is the filling up the gas tank shuffle. Okay, next time you come forward, start to go the other way, circle the other way. Exaggerate it a little bit more for these last 20 seconds. See how much you can open up these legs, these hips. Come to center and inhale. And exhale. Just take a few breaths here. Let the arms come down. Feel the feet solid on the earth. And see, just from those first 5 exercises, if you feel more open, you feel more present. And then we'll come sitting down into a cross-legged position, and we're going to start our set. This is the Arcline body kriya for alertness. So come sitting in a cross-legged position. If you've got a pillow or cushion you can sit on top of, go ahead and find that. I'm going to start with some stagnant postures where we're really able to connect with what's going on, what we're feeling. So they're going to reach the arms straight out from the shoulders. The palms are shoulders distance. The palms are facing towards each other. Just going to hold this and close the eyes. So just start to sense into this space around you by putting your arms out in front of you. Closing the eyes. And just breathing long, slow, deep breaths. Slowing down the breath, really taking your time with the inhale, taking your time with the exhale.
Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda.
Good. So you can hold this in stillness for the next 30 seconds, really starting to create some concentration in the being.
Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda.
Good. Really nice big breath in. Exhale, relax the hands down. Next posture, have the right hand in toward your body. Right hand facing towards the body. Left hand faces away from the body. Left palm faces away from the body. And then you're gonna grab opposite fingers. So the fingers kind of grab each other. So have this right in front of your heart center. There's a little bit of pressure between the hands as you pull the elbows to the side. You're gonna close the eyes here, gently lift the pelvic floor, lift the space between the sexual organs and the anus and lift that up, and then squeeze that and then hold this pressure and close the eyes again and start to breathe long, slow, deep breaths. Just focusing on the breath, letting it be nice and slow. Govinda means sustainer. You're sustaining these postures. You're holding these postures, starting to create some concentration, some stillness in the being.
Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Hamari karo haath daran cha purna hoye chitta ki cha.
Good. Inhale. Do a slight little bit more of a pull between those hands. Keep them together, but pull. Exhale, relax. Relax the hands down. Great. Go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you. Have the legs straight out in front of you. The feet are together. The legs are together as close as you can get them. And then you're gonna flex the toes back to your face. So really push the heels away and feel your toes come towards your face. Go and reach your arms up overhead. Palms are facing towards each other. Reach the arms up overhead. And then I want you to slowly come forward. Feel like you're bending from your pelvis. Keep the belly and squeeze the muscles of the belly as you come forward. And try to come all the way forward so that your hands are reaching out, maybe even past your toes. You're not going to touch the toes, but you're going to reach out over the toes. And you're just going to hold this posture. Reaching the arms out. Holding that forward fold. It's not resting on anything, keeping that space. Good, palms are facing towards each other. You had it before. There you go. And just feel your fingers reaching, feel your toes pulling back, feel your heels reaching away, and just hold this and breathe. You got it. We're gonna do breath of fire now. Start to do breath of fire. Pump the breath in and out through the solar plexus, so it goes in and out through the nose, even breath in and out. Good, good, good. Really good. Keep stretching. Let the body go through whatever adjustments it needs to. The lower back, go through whatever adjustments it needs to. You got 10 more seconds. Good. Inhale and stretch a little bit more forward. Stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale, come back up. And then release the arms down. Just relax. You can come all the way down onto your back and relax on the back in between this posture and the next one. We're going to continue to work with breath of fire in this next exercise. Now, you're probably going to want something underneath your elbows, maybe even more than the yoga mat, or maybe the yoga mat folded up a few times. If you have a blanket, you have a sheepskin, you have something that you can put underneath your elbows. Your elbows are basically going to be where they are right now. You're going to be laying down, you're going to bring your hands into fists. Your elbows press into the floor underneath you, and then you're going to start to lift the hips up. You're going to try to bring the body into one straight line so that the hips are lifted and just the heels and the elbows are in the ground. Go ahead and start breath of fire. Do your best with this. This is a challenging one. I know it's a challenging one. What I want you to do is keep breath of fire the whole time. If the hips have to come down a little bit, then let the hips come down and then come back into it when you feel ready. But do your best and keep the breath steady. That's the most important part. Keep the breath steady. Try to get the hips up. Press into those hips, and you can even squeeze those hands a little bit more. Good, just do your best. Keep that breath going. Good, last 15 seconds. See if you can hold those hips up for the last 15 seconds. Really press into the heels, press into the elbows. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax everything back down. Relax the hips down. Relax the arms down by this side. Just take a moment here to relax and calm down. All right, bring those knees into the chest and give them a little squeeze. Then rock yourself up into a seat. We're gonna come sitting in rock pose to start. So sitting with the knees out in front of you, sitting on the heels if possible. I'm gonna give you a few options for this. The full expression of this is you're sitting on your heels, you're grabbing the outside, from the outside, you're grabbing the heels. And on your inhale, you're gonna lift your hips up and then drop your head back. Now that might be pretty hard, especially to hold on to the heels. So what you can do is just come standing up, bring your hands onto the lower back, and then drop back into camel. That'll be your inhale. And then exhale, you'll sit back down, okay? So inhaling, coming up on the heels, bringing the hands onto the lower back, and lifting back into camel. And then coming back down on your exhale. We're just gonna keep moving through those two postures. So inhaling on your way up, exhaling on your way back down. Good. Close the eyes. Find that heart lift as you inhale. Really nice. Just doing your personal best, moving with your breath, with where your body is today. Last 15 seconds. Good. Come up one more time. Inhale. And exhale, come down. And this time you can come down all the way onto your belly. So you can use your hands, come laying down on your belly. Bring your left cheek onto the mat. Look over to the right. Take a few breaths here. You can use your hands to support your head if you'd like, or have them by the side if that feels okay in your neck. All right, this next exercise is one of my favorites. Maybe not when I'm doing it, but I feel really, really good afterwards. It just feels like it counteracts a lot of what I'm doing during my day, the posture that I'm doing throughout the day. So you're gonna bring your arms together over your head in prayer pose. So palms come together. You're gonna reach them out over your head here on the floor. And then on your inhale, you're gonna try to keep the body pretty straight, but you're gonna lift the arms up and the heart up from the floor, and then lift the feet up behind you. So legs are zipped up behind you, trying to bring everything except for the belly off of the ground. And then exhale, you come back down. So inhale, you lift yourself up, keeping that straight line, and then exhaling, coming down. Really good. You're really strengthening the back. You're really strengthening all the parts of the body that you get compromised in us, like falling forward. It's gonna help you have better posture today. It's gonna help you to be a little more heart-centered in the way you move throughout your day. Really good. Nice big breath. Keep going. every time, see if you can get a little bit higher, that your body can come up a little bit more, that you can lift those arms and that head a little bit higher. Here you go. You only got 10 more seconds left. Let these be the tallest, highest that you go. Good. Inhale up and hold it this time. Inhale up, hold for a moment, just for a moment. Hold, come up a little bit more. Exhale down. Bring the right cheek on the mat, look over to the left. Let the arms come down by your side. Just take a break here. Make your way up to standing. We're going to come standing up. Only a few more exercises in this set. This one, you're just standing straight up. Feet are together if possible. Big toes are together. Hands come onto the heart center. Your left hand touches your heart center and your right hand is over that. We're going to inhale through the nose deeply. Then you're going to make a circle with your lips and exhale through the mouth, through the lips. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the lips. And really start to pay attention to the breath here as you inhale. What does it feel like as the breath comes through the nostrils? What does it feel like as the breath comes over the lips as you exhale? And inhale through the nose. And this time exhale through the nose. And then start to make your way down for our last couple postures. Sitting in rock pose. We're going to start in rock pose. So come sitting on the heels. We're going to start on the right leg. So you're going to come and lift your right leg out in front of you. Try to get the right leg straight. And then you can kind of work yourself so that your left thigh is perpendicular to the floor. So it's straight. This right leg. So we're coming into a stretch in the right leg. So right leg is straight. Your left knee is on the floor. And then you're going to bring your hands to the side of your right leg and just feel a nice big stretch in that right leg. Just close your eyes here, long, deep breathing. So our last little stretch here before we come down and relax and then go into the meditation. So stretch these legs, trying to get that right leg as straight as you can. Maybe there's still a little bend in the knee. Let the hands support you. Last 15 seconds if you want to get a little bit deeper into that right side. Nice big inhale. And exhale, come back. Start to work your way back. So you're on your knees and then you'll switch sides. Come back up onto the right knee this time. Extend the left leg out in front of you. Toes are towards the face. Left leg is as straight as you can get it. Hands come to either side of the left leg, and you can work your way down, bending it a little bit more and more forward to feel that stretch in the back of the left leg. Last 15. Good. Take a nice big breath in, get a little bit deeper into the stretch, and then start to come up. And then you can extend both legs out in front of you and start to come down onto your back. Your arms come by your side. And you can prop yourself in any way that would make you feel more comfortable here on your back. Just let the body relax and integrate this work that you've done so far by coming into stillness, by coming into relaxation. This is just as important as the active postures, just as important as the breath work. This is where everything gets integrated. And start to deepen your breath. Just feel how the breath moves the chest and belly. And start to move the fingers and move the toes. And circle the hands on the wrists and circle the feet on the ankles. And then reach those arms up nice and wide and tall and push through the heels and do a full body stretch. Get the body nice and long. Then bring the knees into the chest and wrap the arms around the knees and give yourself a little squeeze. You're going to rock side to side. And then start to rock up and down. Go to make your way up into a seat for our meditation. And this is called the meditation for the Arcline, Realize Your Power. It's one of those meditations where we use a lot of different tools to affect how we're feeling, how we're sensing. So the mudra that we'll hold throughout this meditation is the thumb holding down the ring finger and the pinky finger. Index finger and middle fingers are straight. Your elbows are kind of by your side here. We're going to start with the arms open at about a 45-degree angle, okay? And then the fingers are going to come and tap. So they're going to open and close throughout this meditation. We're going to start to create a rhythm, and I'll give you a rhythm that we'll use. Every time the fingers come together, you're going to chant HUD from the navel. HUD, 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 HUD. It's written H-A-R, but it sounds like H-U-D because you're flicking the tongue, or like it's like a rolled R. HUD, 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 flicking it onto the roof of the mouth. HUD, 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 HUD. Okay, that's how we're going to move. I'll give you a rhythm with the drums, and your eyes are going to look down the sides of the nose at the tip of the nose. We're going to chant HUD, 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 HUD. Good. Reach the right arm. Keep the hands in this position. Keep the reach your right arm straight up overhead. Have the left palm facing down right at the heart center. Hold completely still. Right arm straight up. Left palm facing down in front of the heart. Feel yourself still moving, but don't move. You're completely still, but keep yourself mentally in the movement that you just did. So it's like your arms are still moving, but only in your mind. Your eyes are closed now. You're reaching that right arm up as high as you can. Good. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Relax the hands down, close the eyes, and just notice how you feel. And then if there's an intention you have for your week, if there's a course you want to set for yourself, get really clear as to what that is. Make it simple. Could just be one word. Maybe it's a couple of words, but make it simple. And project that into your Arcline. Seeing this halo going from ear to ear, imagine putting that intention right over the top of your head into that Arcline. And that feels set. Bring your palms together and start to rub the palms. Let the elbows come out to the side. Press the palms in prayer pose. We'll close with 3 long satnams. Take a deep breath in. Sat. I'm feeling that peace and that gratitude within you, bringing the hands up and bowing the head to the heart. Sana. All right, we've got 4 more classes in this series. We'll keep working. Next week is the aura. Then we'll do the pranic body, radiant body, subtle body is the last one that we'll work with.